Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to share with you my top 10 best luxury purchases of 2021. Yes, in no particular order, I love all of these items and some you can already see out here. I have to start with this baby here. This one I actually pre-ordered, I want to say at the tail end of 2020, and then I actually got it at the very start of 2021. So this is the Chanel 21P Brown, or better known as Caramel, mini rectangular flap. It has the gorgeous chameleon color. I call it a chameleon color because it changes depending on the lighting and how you wear it with different colors, but it is such a beautiful buttery caramel color, and I've been nicknaming it chai latte because it kind of gives off like the chai latte vibes. It has the beautiful champagne gold hardware, and I know that if you're a regular here, you have seen this bag featured many times because I do love it so very much. It's my one mini rectangular flap from Chanel, and it's the perfect color for me. If you know my wardrobe and you know how I love caramels and camels and all kinds of neutrals, this is such a warm, beautiful color. And yeah, I had to put this in the top of my top 10 best luxury purchases because it is such a good bag. And I feel like even though it's not the classic flap, right, if you compare this to the small or medium size, it actually holds a decent amount. It definitely holds all of my daily essentials and then some, so it's a really great size, and it's much more affordable than the classics, especially with all the Chanel price increases we've been experiencing. Yes, that's a whole nother story. And this length here, I don't know if I mentioned it recently, but I know when I first unboxed this, I had shared that Chanel actually shortened the length of the mini rectangular chain a little bit, so it's not quite as long, so it works better on most heights. I'm about 5 feet 6 inches tall, and I love this length. It's a little bit longer than the mini square chain length, but it's not quite as long as it used to be, so you don't have to be like a gargantuan tall model to wear this bag. Anyway, it's a beautiful bag, and if I talk about this too much, I'll never get through the other 9 purchases, so definitely wanted to put this in the top spot. And then of course this one here, it's hard to show in the camera shot, but you can tell already just from here that it's a beautifully made, soft, warm winter coat. And this is from Max Mara, and I have shared this a few times, and I've definitely put up some mod shots on my Instagram wearing this past winter. It's so soft, I wish you could feel it. This is actually 100% alpaca. So it's not cashmere, it's not wool, it's alpaca, which means it's really lightweight, but super warm. So I found this to be absolutely beautiful, and I love the color of it. I feel like it goes well with my wardrobe and also my skin tone. And it's just a really simple, like, wrap style with simple collar, nice little strap here, or belt, I should say. And yeah, like I said, it's from Max Mara. So sorry I can't really show you entirely. I'll try my best. Let me just pull it down a little bit. So here it is up close. You can see all the little hairs or furs. I don't know how to call it, but it is all alpaca. And it's got a generous cut to it. I wish I knew the formal name of this. If I can find it, I will link it down below, but I think it's such a great investment piece, something to have in your wardrobe, a beautiful, neutral, warm coat for the winter. Okay, moving on. This one here, obviously orange box. It's from Hermes, and it is, I still store it in here. I don't know how to store it. If you guys have any tips, please let me know in the comments below. But I still get a thrill every time I open it like this. So this is my one and only Hermes belt, and it's the Kelly belt. Oh, one of these fell off. So it comes with, so cute. I love the packaging from Hermes. So these tiny little like dust bags, there's 2 of them, one for each end so that the buckle doesn't get scratched. But this is in the gold, and it has the rose gold hardware, which I love. It's my favorite. And actually, I should mention I was going to put this in the top 10 as well, but it just didn't make the cut. This is my mini Kelly bracelet, also gold with rose gold hardware. All of my Hermes bracelets have rose gold hardware. It's my favorite. I feel like it's a very subtle rose gold. It's not too pink like some of the other rose golds out there. Anyway, this belt is so nice because it is adjustable. As you can see, you kind of like pull and push it to adjust the size, so you don't have to fuss about getting the size right. You don't have to worry if you want to wear this a little higher up, like a high waist, or if you want to wear it a little lower. You don't have to fuss about the size, which is really cool. And it's just such a simple, nicely made design. I feel like it goes with everything: dresses, skirts, jeans, pants. I am tempted to get another one of these in a black color, but I want to just use this a little bit more and make sure that I really appreciate this before I go ahead and even consider duplicating. But I love this belt, highly recommend it. I feel like it's really flattering. It really cinches in any look and makes you look just so curved, right? Because this kind of like pushes in and gives it that accent, so it looks really nice, really feminine. Okay, then let me jump around. I'm going to show you this one. And by the way, I got so many questions about these. These are sunglasses from Gucci. I'm not sure if you can tell by the purple. So flashy, right? The colors. Got this from Nordstrom's. And I'm really picky about my sunglasses. You guys know I have a pair of sunglasses from Louis Vuitton that I absolutely adore. So many of you have been asking about those. And then I picked these up from Gucci and I love them. They're so simple. They're just this black with the gold GG for Gucci, and then it has the nose pieces, which I really appreciate because I have a very low nose bridge. I'm Asian, so I have a very stereotypical small nose. And it has the ombre effect, so I feel like it's just really subtle, has a nice look to it. And because it's all black, it goes with everything, especially if you wear a lot of black. Many of you, when I first unboxed this, asked me for the style code name, and I think I read off the name on the receipt, but many of you couldn't find it, and I couldn't find it either, so I wasn't able to link it for you. But lo and behold, recently I stumbled upon them, so I am going to link them down below. I found the exact same pair, and I think that they will work well for many faces and face structures. At the time when I was talking to the sales lady at Nordstrom's, she said that a lot of Asian women choose this style or these sunglasses, and I was like, oh really, that's interesting. Why is that? Now, for those of you who don't know, and this is the case for my Louis Vuitton ones, which I'm not featuring in this video, they have the Eastern fit and the Western fit. So I purchased the Eastern fit from Louis Vuitton, and it fits really nicely on my face, and it doesn't hit my cheeks, and it doesn't slide down my nose. And the lady who I was talking to when I purchased these Gucci ones said, well, because of the nose pieces and the way that it sits, it actually works really nicely for Asian faces. So it's very popular with Asian customers. So I thought that was a really cool, piece of information. So if you happen to be Asian or have Asian features, namely lower or smaller nose bridge, these could be a really nice classic pair for you. So again, I'll link them down below, but I love these very much. And so now I have two sunglasses that I absolutely adore. Okay, let's see. Then, let's go to that one back there. This one is from Chanel, as you can see, and based on the dust bag, you can tell it is a classic flap, and of course I have to show this. It is the only classic flap that I purchased from the boutique, brand new, that I kept, because you guys know from the very beginning of my channel, some of the videos that I did were about the classic flaps that I purchased that had defects and quality issues, and I had to unfortunately return them and then deal with like a million price increases. So at the end of the day, I paid more for this than I would have a couple years ago, but hey, this is a beautiful bag. It is the Beige Clair with the bright yellow gold hardware. It's the only Chanel piece that I have that has the bright yellow gold versus the lighter champagne gold. This is pretty much how I store it. And I did pay, I think it was $6,800, and since then there have been other price increases. So, and I hear there's going to be another one coming very soon, maybe even by the time this airs, I don't know, but usually at the very start of the year, there's usually something that hits us in terms of a price increase, so we will see. Anyway, this one here, it's made in France. It's just beautiful. I really gravitated towards this one in the boutique because it had slight pink undertones versus more yellow undertones, and I feel like this shade really matched what I was looking for, so I just think it's gorgeous. And yeah, I definitely think it's one of my best purchases, even though I paid a lot of money for this from the boutique. Because it is my one and only that I got from the boutique, it just is really special. Yeah, so I love this one. Okay, then I'm gonna go over to the left here. And this one I'm gonna try to open up. You've seen this before if you watch some of my Hermes videos. This is an Hermes Shawl. And I picked this up along with another shawl, but this is definitely my favorite. The other one I haven't even touched, to be honest, because I keep reaching for this. And that is the danger when you buy two of same item or same category on the same day. Naturally, you will gravitate towards one, and that's what's happening here. So this is a black silk and cashmere shawl. It's really nice size, and it has gold sketch of a horse, and you know horses in Hermes, and I absolutely love horses. They're one of my favorite animals. I mentioned that I've been horseback riding since I was in college and just absolutely adore them. They're fascinating beasts. So this is what it looks like. It's kind of like a paint by number sketch looking thing. It's very whimsical and playful, but also just beautiful and classic. And when I wear this like this, you don't know what it is, like you can't really see the horse, but you know there's a cool design underneath, and it goes with everything. It matches with so much. Actually, I'm wearing this in my recent 20K double giveaway video, so if you want a sneak peek of what it looks like kind of on, you can go ahead. I'll link that video up above. The giveaway is still going on. The winners will be announced on January 15th, so there's still some time. If you haven't entered already, feel free to go ahead and enter. I'm giving away 2 luxury SLGs, so I won't spoil it for you if you want to go head over there. You know what? Let me go to this other one here. Okay, so again, this may not show up as well on camera because it's kind of a bigger piece. This too I found, so I can link it down below if you're interested. This is such an amazing piece. This is from Montclair. It's my one and only Montclair piece, and I love this so much because the sleeves are sweater material. It's all navy, and then the front and the back are like that insulated puffer material, and I just feel like it's such a gorgeous navy, and it's such a gorgeous combination because it's a nice like transitional style, meaning, you know, if it's not too cold but it's a little windy, it's a little chilly, you can wear this over a light shirt, t-shirt. I've worn this when we went pear picking a few months ago, so it's good for like September, October, November, maybe even December if it's not too cold where you are. And it's long, so I wish I could show you the whole thing. It's kind of hard to see. It's long, it covers your butt. I love that. It goes like to the hip, and it has like a really nice elongating look to it. It's really flattering. And then the front, it's a really long, generous zipper, as you can see. And one of my favorite features is up here. This has like a turtleneck or a funnel neck or whatever you want to call it. It's very warm. It goes right up to the chin, and again has a very elongating look as a result, and it's just really, really warm. So I love this. I actually bought exact same one for my mom in black, and she was like jumping for joy. She loves it so much. She wears it all the time. It's a great piece. I feel like this specifically, this combination with the sweater and the puffer, I don't know, something about it is just, it's so great. So I'll link that down below. Okay, now I have like a whole mess here. Then I'm gonna jump to shoes. And I did a series of videos on these here. You can probably guess what they are if you watch those videos from Gucci. And I was hemming and hawing, and then I ordered a pair, and then I had to return, and then I got another pair. Long story short, I love these. So these are my Gucci Brixton loafers. Yep, these are the Brixton style. I can link them down below if you're confused between like all the different styles. I feel like these are the best because they have the full-on loafer look with the classic horse bit detail, but it also has the softer heel. So let me show you. This heel here is softer, and you can fold it down if you want to and wear it almost like a slipper, but you don't have to. And I like this because it's so soft. It doesn't hurt at all. There's like no wear, like break-in time at all. And I'm very, very intolerant of uncomfortable shoes or blisters or anything like that. And these are just really, really comfortable because of the soft back, but they're not so soft that they don't have like support. Because you guys know I live in Manhattan. I walk a lot. I have to be able to walk in these, and they have to be sturdy and structured, but still really comfortable. So I think these are beautifully made. Once I read the Gucci book called The House of Gucci, and then the movie came out, right, with Adam Driver and Lady Gaga. I watched that. When all that buzz was happening, I just started to fall in love with Gucci all over again. So I had to pick these up, and I'm just really, really, really happy that I did. I did size a half size down. I'm typically between an 8 and 8.5, or in European sizes 38 and 38.5. And I ultimately wound up keeping the 38s, so the half size down, because they just fit like a glove. So, and then of course I have to show you, and it's a little dirty right now, but I did actually send these to the cobbler, just a local cobbler, not nowhere fancy. And I asked them to add the rubber soles so that I don't have to walk on the leather soles. They're quite delicate and very slippery. And with rain and snow and all of that in this concrete jungle, I need more slip proof like support. So got these beautiful rubber soles put on, and yeah, I had a video talking about that process and how much I paid and all of that, so I'll link it up above in case you want to go check it out. But I am now a loafers girl. I can't believe it. I was always like anti-loafers for some reason. I felt like they just did not look right for me, and these definitely changed my mind. Okay, now speaking of loafers, I'm gonna show you now. It's like the floodgate has opened. So I went to the Chanel sale, remember? The pre-sale. I have all the footage from that video, and it was a very popular video, so if you missed it, you might want to go check it out. I showed what was available there. It was my first time going to the pre-sale. Chanel typically has 2 sales a year, as far as I understand, one in the summer and one in the winter, and this was the winter one. And I have not worn these yet, but I know I'm going to because they're just so beautiful and comfortable. I've worn them around the house. So this is what I mean by the floodgate has opened. So after saying I'm not a loafers girl and then getting the Gucci Brixton loafers, I then soon after added another pair of loafers, and these are from Chanel. Let me see. Can't remember off the top of my head. Yeah, let's see. 20A, from the 20A collection. Oh my gosh, look at this mess. Okay, 20A collection. These are clean. I haven't worn them outside, but I just don't want to put them down here. I'll put them on the dust bag. So they're still like really brand new and slick. I don't know if I'm going to get rubber soles put on these. I may, or I might just wear them and see how they feel. These are so buttery soft, and then you can see the detail here. It's technically burgundy color, but it looks like a rich chocolatey brown in person, and it has this chain link and it has the CC dangling, and I think that detail is so lovely. These are probably one of the prettiest shoes I have, and they're flats, so they're going to be comfortable, and I can definitely walk a lot in them, and oh my gosh, they feel so good. So definitely had to add those as part of my top luxury purchases of 2021. And then I think the last one is all the way over there. And this one's a little controversial, but I still had to add it in. So this is my one and only Queen Bee Birkin, Hermes Birkin 30 in the gold togo with the palladium hardware. You've seen this bag, you know the story of how I got this bag. It was just quite amazing, and I don't know, just amazing. Really thankful to have a Birkin in my collection. I couldn't believe that actually happened. It's controversial because I don't usually wear this bag out. I've worn it maybe once or twice in the last like 6 months that I've had it. So I have vowed to use it more in 2022. So let's see if that happens. But I mean, this is a pretty major purchase, and I have to say this is definitely one of the most memorable purchases from 2021. And whether I use this a lot or not, I'm pretty sure I'm going to have this in my collection forever, and I'll hand it down to my daughter in the future. So definitely had to include this. So there you have it. Now you see what it looks like after filming. It is just a mess. I have a lot to clean up here, but I hope you enjoyed my top 10 best luxury purchases of 2021. And what was yours? I would love to know your top luxury purchase of 2021 that you would absolutely buy again, that you absolutely adore, and that you're enjoying. Please leave me a comment down below. Give this video a like if you enjoyed it, and if you are new to my channel, I'd love for you to subscribe and join our community. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.